Hey there, beautiful people. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Simply CP, and if you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. And if you've been here before, hey girl, hey, nice to see you again. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe should you enjoy my content, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an upload from your girl. Without further ado, I'm coming to you guys today with brows and eyes already done, because as you can see by the title, we're mainly focusing on the skin. I'm gonna show you ladies and gents how to achieve just a full coverage, flawless foundation routine. So yeah, let's get started. All right, so first thing you wanna do, of course, is prime. I'm going in with two primers today. My Makeup Forever Step 1 Nourishing Primer, along with my Too Faced Peach Perfect Matte Cooling Primer. I'm gonna focus this one more so in my T-zone because I am combination oily, and then the Makeup Forever one everywhere else. We're all primed. A step that I really enjoy is taking a liquid highlighter. Today I'm going to be using the Loreal True Match Liquid Glow. And I'm just going to take this and apply it pretty much all over the high points on my face. Spread that out some. And also sometimes, if I want to go really glam, I'll actually apply it underneath my eyes as well. I know some people put it all over their face, but I usually don't. If you want a luminous glow though, especially since we're going to be using mattifying foundations, then go for it. Just apply it all over. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm actually going to go in with my concealer. I'm going to go in with my Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Sculpting Concealer. I use the shade Chestnut, and y'all, this concealer is everything. And just to brighten my under eye a bit more, I'm also going to take my Fenty Beauty Concealer, my Pro'filter Concealer in the shade 410. I really need to get like a 385. Yeah, that's not doing much. Okay. So actually taking my Mcgrath Concealer in the shade Medium Deep 23, I'm just going to place that right here. So we're just gonna let this concealer dry down and set a bit, and while we do that, we're gonna go ahead and contour. So using my Revolution Pro foundation stick, this is in the shade, I believe, yeah, F18. Alright, that concealer has been setting a while, so we're going to go ahead and just blend out, especially the edges. And then you want to take your time blending, because even though we're putting foundation essentially all over this stuff, the more you blend, the better it's going to turn out. So for foundation today, foundation is really important. You want to pick something that's full coverage, that's going to last you, that you're gonna get maximum wear time out of. And I have a couple of different options for you guys. So the first one is the Smashbox 24-hour Studio Full Coverage Foundation. This is definitely heavy duty and it's going to last you all day long. The next, of course, is the classic Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. This is a staple for a reason, and you guys can pretty much never go wrong with this foundation. I'm so happy that I've rediscovered it again. I mean, it's everything you need to know. Another all-time favorite, especially for us oily girls, is the Teint Idol, Lancome Teint Idol Ultra Wear Foundation. Beautiful foundation, and this, honey, is matte, okay? Like, it's not going anywhere. Oil control, gorgeous coverage, matte, okay? And then a couple honorable mentions are the Too Faced Born This Way Stay in Place Too Faced Born This Way Matte Foundation. Especially if you are oily skin, this has definitely been a newer favorite of mine, and the coverage and wear time is impeccable. And then this, if you're more on the dry side or oily combo. If you're oily, I don't recommend using this alone. I would probably mix it with another foundation, which is what I'm going to use today. But this is the Nars Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. But if you are dry skin, then this one right here is for you. So today I am going to actually mix the Nars Natural Radiant Foundation along with the Estee Lauder Double Wear. Just because I love the oil control of the Estee Lauder Double Wear, but I love the finish of the Nars Stay in Place foundation. And I'm doing very minimal of each. Maybe like half a pump to a pump. Because although I want full coverage, I don't want to look cakey, and both of these foundations can be a lot. So we're just going to dot this concoction all over the face and start to pat. When you want a Longwear flawless application, less is more, guys. I know that sounds counterintuitive, but just trust me. That's the reason why I do the reverse contouring and putting my concealer and stuff down, because I then have to use less foundation. Whereas when I apply my foundation first, I find I use more foundation, and then I still have to go in with my concealer and all of that stuff, and it's just a heavier application of makeup. Where this way it looks heavy, or not heavy, but it gives you that full coverage look that you're looking for, and it's not heavy in terms of products on your face. And so these tips and tricks have helped me achieve kind of like my perfect Longwear foundation routine. I'll let that sit for a while. In the meantime, let's go ahead and bronze. So take your favorite bronzer. Today I'm using the Fenty Beauty Mocha Mami bronzer, and I'm just going to lightly tap. Now, some people like to place bronzer like in the hollows of their cheeks. I like to place it at the high points of my cheek, pretty much everywhere that I would apply like blush, and just work it down into the hollows. Now, I'm also going to slightly contour, and I'm just using my Makeup Forever powder. I'm not sure what the shade is. It's an older powder, but just take anything with an ashier tone and go ahead and apply that right into the hollows. And then you want to kind of buff it into your bronzer. And when you buff, the trick is to buff upwards, right? So towards your cheek. This gives you that higher lift, versus when you go this way, you lend yourself to possibly like taking it down too far and the risk of your contour bronzing situation being a bit muddy, which we don't want. So buff this way, not this way. I hope that makes sense. All right, so this concealer's been sitting enough. Let's go ahead and okay, so to set that under eye, I'm actually gonna go in with a foundation powder first. I'm taking my Fenty Beauty Pro'filter Soft Matte Powder and I'm taking it in the shade 400. And we're just gonna lightly tap our sponge into this and press that. So what this step does, guys, is just nicely set your under eye so things don't move, and it gives you a nice base so that when you put your setting powder on top, you don't have like any clinging or anything like that. Just a nice smooth layer. So to bake, I'm going in with my DermaBlend powder. Again, you guys are seeing very light layer of powder. So while that powder is setting, I'm just gonna quickly finish off my eyes. For this look today, I did use the Jackie Aina palette, and I'm just going to put some black in my waterline. And then to finish off the under eye, I'm taking this small detail brush here, and I'm going into Credit in the Jackie Aina palette. All right, that's it for the under the eyes. So we're also going to set our face. And I'm just gonna take my Sephora Microsmooth setting powder and buff all over where I didn't place powder. And I love this powder because it's lightweight and we already have some heavy duty foundations on, but it does set the face pretty nicely. If you still feel like you need added coverage, you can go in with a heavier duty powder like the Fenty powder or the Makeup Forever powder. And to dust away the powder underneath the eyes, I'm taking my Charlotte Tilbury my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder in the shade Dark. And I'm going to press that in. You guys, my camera stopped recording, so I just had to go and like fix everything and set it up. And look at the tragedy I've experienced. Entire Charlotte Tilbury powder gone. When I say pressed, I'm pressed. So now we have to stop at Sephora and get another one because I cannot be without this powder. All right, guys, of course we want some blush. I'm going in with a oldie but a goodie. This is Red Vino, the Milani is going to do it for you. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you have any other suggestions or anything that you'd like to see, please feel free to leave me a comment down below. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on your way out. Turn on your notification bell so you never miss an upload from your girl, and have a great week. Smooches.